speaker.
Virtual.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Deepak, who is a lead member of NTX India. NTX India is the Indian community of international neurotech networks. I'll pass it over to Deepak, who can talk more about the community, neurotech community. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, Deepak.
Wait a second. I will just. Oh, may I share my screen?
Yes.
Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Deepak. I'm here to talk about NeuroTechX. I'm representing NeuroTechX India Chapter. So before I talk about NeuroTechX, let me introduce myself. So I'm a co-lead at NeuroTechX India Chapter. I'm a doctoral scholar at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. My research work is related to developing deep learning-based application to bring brain-computer interfaces out of the lab. Okay, so uh, so my journey with NeuroTechX started in 2020. I joined my PhD program, and I wanted to work on brain-computer interfaces, right? But how to start, where to find resources. Just like here, I think Rutvik was asking, right, how to connect these devices to AI, and Deepak was asking, okay, they can do band pass filtering, and then these steps, right? So where to find educational content related to these kind of things, how to start in neurotech field. So I was looking for resources, and I was hoping if there are people who are also like-minded working in the similar direction. I think you might also have come across these kind of questions, right? So I was looking for some kind of these things, and at the same time, NeuroTechX India chapter launched, right? So uh, NTX India, there are country-wise and like area-wise chapters of NeuroTechX India. I NeuroTechX. So so the goal of NeuroTechX is to facilitate the advancement of neurotechnology, and it's the largest international community of neurotechnology enthusiasts, and it do all of these through these three pillars. First is community. So any technology needs a diverse and dynamic community of experts, entrepreneurs, and enthusiasts. So we are just the connector in between all of them. And then if there is a community, they need certain kind of expertise, education. So NeuroTechX offer accessible resources, learning opportunities for beginner to expert, and everyone in between. And if we have community and then educational resources, then the next goal which NeuroTechX facilitate is to innovate, right? So we hope to inspire our community members to address today's challenges and opportunity with creativity and confidence, right? And some other initiative of NeuroTechX are local chapters, which one of them I am representing, that is NeuroTechX India. And then there are student clubs. These are for neurotech undergrads. In India, we have a few chapters, but we are looking to expand it to most of the institute by the end of this year. And then NeuroTechX has Select community, online Select community, where anyone can go and ask, and then promote their neurotechnology or their labs or any position they have, right? And then there is a online educational platform. I'll talk about it in the coming slides. And then there is a then there is a newsletter, right? So if there are a lot of technology coming in every month, right? So in this newsletter, you stay informed about all the things which are happening in the neurotech field. And then there is a content lab which publish community source neurotech news, and then some accessible content in easy form. I'll share some of them in the coming slides. And then there is a NeuroTechX job board. So a lot of people working throughout all over the world, and then there are companies, and then there are people who want to get the job. So we built a platform where they can advertise their jobs, and people who are looking to work in them can easily access them. I'll share the further details in the coming slide. And then there is a book, right? So NeuroTechX community saw that a lot of questions are coming in which are like repetitive and a lot of basic information which any novice need initially. So they created a book which answers most of the questions related to neurotechnology, right? And it is helpful for anyone who wants to start in this field. And then there is a neurotech ecosystem database. It's a new edition and it's very exciting. I'll be sharing the detail of that. I think all of you should see this. And then there are Buzz in Review annual event series. There they discuss what is in Buzz around, right? So we have NeuroTechX India chapter organized event with NeuroTechX Australia chapter regarding this Buzz in Review series. I will be sharing some details in the coming slide. Okay, so this is the funnel which NeuroTechX like aims to work toward, right? So there are undergrads, researcher, investor, professional, grades, technique. Okay, let me use pointer, right? And non-technical people, they are coming in. So this is community. They're using the education. They are doing some innovation, and they are either joining any neurotech company or they are starting their own company. They are doing their research in neurotech company, or they are involving in some or other neurotech initiative. So overall goal is to empower all of the people who wants to go in this field. So this it is kind of a funnel. So people are going, coming back, going, and then like doing something good for the society. So all over the world, we have more than 18,000 community members, which are represented by 30 plus chapter worldwide. But it is not the metrics which we are like aiming for. Our metric is different, right? So we are looking for something different. How do we measure success? So at NeuroTechX, our goal is like if we meet any people at any of the conferences or any workshop, if our NeuroTechX resources help them to get any position or to do some work, or like they were able to integrate their device with hardware with the help of the code given by NeuroTechX, that is how we feel that there we are successful, not with these numbers, right? So one of the way to see this is like if you search in Google Scholar NeuroTechX, so there are a lot of people, a lot of papers which have used NeuroTechX resources, and this is how we feel like we are going in the right direction, and we need your help in doing this more as well, right? So this is a screenshot I just took yesterday night. Okay, so there are a few projects. Some of the examples are EEG 101. So if anyone is starting in EEG, what are the basics of EEG, how to get started with it? So there are some resources in this app. You can search it on Play Store. There are EEG notebooks. I will be talking about it more in the coming slides. And then there is an MOABB dataset. It is mother of all BCI benchmark dataset. It is a landmark work since I am an AI researcher. So it was very helpful for me because if I am developing an algorithm, how to compare it with, and how can I claim like it is the best one? So there is a need of benchmarking, and which is, I mean, if you go in computer vision and natural language processing research, there are a lot of work in benchmarking areas, right? So there are benchmark imaginary data set. People are developing their models and then comparing with those benchmark data sets. But in BCI, it was missing. So this mob work was a landmark in that direction, and probably NeuroTechX was a part of it. And then there are different challenges. I think if you are in this space, you might have seen this. You might have come across. And if you are new to this, you should have a look at all of these. Other than that, there are student clubs competitions, and then this is how the content lab produce some easily accessible contents to like impart the knowledge of neurotechnology. And then this is a book which I was talking about, which is covering the basics of neurotechs. Anyone starting in this field should have this. And then these are the Buzz in Review series and a lot of events, right? So some offline events and some online events, a lot of things. So in India, as of now, till now, we have only online events, monthly, weekly, and like seasonal events. But we are hoping to go offline from this year. So all of the people from like academia or industry who are present in their meeting, we need your help to go offline. So if you can like help us, or if you want to organize an event, we are here to support you or like provide any kind of support in that direction. Okay, so this is the EEG notebook initiative I was mentioning earlier. So as Ritik was asking, right? Okay, how to integrate the hardware from like Deepak upside down level, right? So if they have the hardware and the person who want to like code these things, right? So these there are some EEG notebook available on NeuroTechX educational platform. You can just directly access them. They are ready to go codes available. You just have to tweak it according to your need. Initially, you can play with them to understand and learn, and then you can tweak them to your needs. This is also a very important contribution of NeuroTechX. So we have a job board, right? So every week, around 30 industry and 30 academic position jobs are adding onto it. I'll show you that. And then there is a NeuroTech ecosystem database, right? If you want to like, so there is industry and academia, two ecosystem we have built, right? So you just have to type what kind of company or what kind of organizations you're looking for, if you're looking to work for, or you want to invest in, or you want to just like uh, I mean get information about what are the things happening in this field. Hopefully I'll be sharing this in the coming. Okay, and then other than that, NeuroTechX also provides some services. So it is for-profit part of NeuroTechX. So if you are starting an organization, right, like let's suppose a startup or a lab or whatever, right? So you need some strategic advisory, consulting service, fundraising advisory, or technical and engineering expertise, or science and research, content creation, workshop, and event, whatever, anything. You can approach NeuroTechX. They will source talent for you. You want to build a pitch for an investor, they'll help you. People at NeuroTechX are having a lot of people. They leverage NeuroTechX community. And in other way, if you see around, they help all of the people who are part of NeuroTechX community to to get some professional opportunities from different startup, right? So I think you should check this. This is the newest addition to NeuroTechX website. Okay, so I am here to represent NeuroTechX India. So let's talk about NeuroTechX India, what its vision, what are we doing, and what are further plans. Okay, so if you see in this map, we are here, right? And our aim is to like build, connect all of the places in India which are working in this escape. So most of the people here are joining from IIT Madras, but there are other people in IIT Gandhinagar. There is a lab in IIT Guwahati. There is a lab. So every part of India, in IIT Mandi, there is a lab. So from north to south, east to west, there are labs, but they are working in their own zone. Our aim as a NeuroTechX India is to build a connection between all of these labs in academia part and in industry part, to build a platform where all the industry people working in neurotech space can come on a single platform and then discuss, and then to bring some collaboration opportunities, or just to uh, help this ecosystem, right? This is a new this is a bit new to India in comparison to other part of the world, but we are hoping to make a mark soon. Yeah, so these are a few events which we have organized. We were a part of CNSL last year as well, thanks to Professor Srinivas. And yeah, and then this is how we organize our weekly meetups and weekly discussion forum. So where we invite any of the person who is working in BCI, EEG, or related or neurotech field, to talk about what are they working on, and then the people in the discussion forum can ask any of the things from them. Let's suppose you are a researcher working in this field, so you can join in, and then you can ask anything related to neurotech field. So I think, uh, and there are hackathons as well. Last year also we were a partner in Neurotech hackathon. This year we are hoping to have some physical location for these hackathons. So we are hoping to one in Mumbai, one in Madras, Kharagpur, Delhi, and then Bangalore. So these are the locations we have shortlisted. And we need, if you are joining from any other place and you want to host these hackathon, then you can be a host and like ping us. We will surely have you as a host, and there are some perks associated with being a host. And then there is a Neuronified. So this is a another edition of NeuroTechX India chapter. So a podcast hosted by one of our volunteers, Nayanika. Okay, so these are some of the events which we organized in last few years since the inception. Uh, our chapter was launched in 2020. This was our first event, and then you can see this is the last event organized on July 18. So we invited David. So he talked about Mind Big Data Set, which he built recently, and then before that, there are some other event. I think you can see Professor Srinivas as well. So he was also guest for our one of the event. Okay. Other than that, so on YouTube you can check all of the recording of our discussion forum and then see how great quality content we are producing with the help of the discussion forum. I hope they will help future neurotech enthusiasts, right? And yeah, and then this is our podcast, which I was talking about. So there we talk to different industry leaders or the people who are leading this neurotech community. So talk about their experience, how they came from like zero to hero place, so that other people who are just starting can take inspiration from there. All right. So all of this is possible. Oh, okay. So I am here just a spokesperson talking about all of these things. I'm just like talking only, but there are people who are working relentlessly behind the scenes who are making this possible. He is Karthik. Karthik is the person who has started the chapter in India, and he is really working hard to build a community. So build a growing community all across India. So we have 2500 active member all across India, and the volunteers are the backbone of it. But we are looking for a few more people to join us. So if any of you are interested in like building this ecosystem, you have any suggestion or anything you want to share, so that like we can be more helpful, then please contact us. Our vision for neurotech community in India is to connect, as I said, to connect all the dots, right? To to act as a bridging gap between industry and academia, and then connect different labs and different uh, industry or startups all across India. Till now, we had discussion forum, which we organize bi-weekly, and then podcast, then some seasonal events, and then hackathon. Now we are moving toward, and then some student chapters are also there. So now we are moving toward offline mega events. So one we are planning in December this year. The goal is to build a big ecosystem and then have engaging event, talk, and expert insight, and then as I said, it's just to bridge the gap between industry and academia. So all of the things which you can think of can be done under this platform. We are trying to build with the help of NeuroTechX support in India. We need you, so please join us. And if you are interested, and then like you can join us by using this bit.ly join NTX India. So this is most inspiring time in neurotech industry. Like you can see more of media coverage. Elon Musk, Neuralink, and Facebook has also invested in like BCI. Then there is Microsoft researchers also. These are the big names who are working, but there are a lot of other startup. So more money, more jobs, more awareness, overall more entropy. So this is the best time to be in this. So let's build this community all over across India. Yeah. Thank you very much. If you have any question, feel free to ask.
Yeah, thank you very much, Deepak, for the insightful talk. So, so for the joining, you just need to fill the form, right? Which
Yes,
is
yes, 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 yes.
and your content that is available to all, only or only for the members.
Ah, okay, okay. Wait a second. May I take one like few more minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I'll show you this. Like so you can go to NeuroTechX website, and then there are all the details. Community, Slack channel you can join. Chapters you can just get the detail of chapter. Student clubs if you want to open, then get the details here. Then there are learnings, educational content, blogs, webinar, books, all of the things are here. Then NT ecosystem, I will show this. And then there is a find a job. And then NeuroTechX services, which are for startups or the labs. And then these are the details to get involved, which I think Sandeep was asking. So this is important, I think, for all of the people who are here, either you are from industry or academia. Let's suppose you are from academia. So I'm clicking on this academia and I'm searching EEG in India. Okay, it's taking time, but it's the ecosystem which have like you will get all the details of all the labs in academia which are working in EEG in India. Those who have registered here. So if your lab is not registered, you can just use this new entry to register. It sometimes takes a lot of time because a lot of entries are there. Okay, so just like you can see in industry. Okay, so now so the result is gone. So in industry, if you just see, these are the list of the organizations listed here. You can just look for what are the type of their like organization. Is it a device manufacturing? Is it working on software part or biotechnology part or whatever? Then there are methods. So they are working on diagnostic part, are they, and then what are they looking for epilepsy, and then their website details. So if I am looking for EEG in India, okay, so now you can just see these are in industry part. You can just see these are the organizations working on EEG, particularly in India. Since here most of the audience is from India, that's why I'm targeting on that. You can just see that in Mumbai there is a startup which is called Peak Neuroscience. Then there is next up. Okay, so the people who were here who have not registered, please register with this with the help of this new entry. Let's come to academia part. And then in academia, if I just search EEG in India, which are the lab which so working. So in at IIT Kanpur, there is a decision lab, and then there is a cognition lab at IISc. You can just use different fields and then different sorting method, filters, right? Whatever you want to use. Since we have limited time, so I'm not showing all of the features, but you all can check this. This is all available on NeuroTechX website. Sorry. And one more thing I just wanted to, so if you are looking for any job or any opportunities, there are also the details available of this, right? So let's suppose I'm looking for deep learning in EEG and in academia, right? So it will list all the jobs available in this. So those people, those are the people who are recently graduating or looking for any internship, part time, or any opportunity. You can just like come here and then check. Okay, so these are the position available: assistant professor, research fellow, right? And then, and if I am looking in industry, then also I can check. Okay, so there are 56 matches matching report, like it will open soon. So overall, you should look this website. A lot of volunteers working behind the scene, day and night, to just bring this to all of you, right? So these are the full-time position, internship positions. You can look all of them according to your like expertise or what you need. Similarly, the startups who are here, they can also advertise about their any of the position they have in their organization. Okay, so in the interest of time, I'm not going to other details. Yeah, thank you so much, Sandeep.
Thank you very much, Deepak. If anyone has any other question, then we can take it up. Otherwise, we can go to the stalls actually. Okay, I think no more questions. Then thank you very much, Deepak. Actually, we will connect with that. We will connect further, and then also interested people can join the community and then explore more.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deepak. Yeah. So we have upside down or down labs presenting the stalls.